My sweet housemate. As you can see in the beginning here, the screen looks like a really cute game about, living with your housemate. Maybe, I don't know, he suffered an accident. That's why there's a hand. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, we start like this. In-house listing search. Wilson Ave. Single room, share kitchen, no deposit. Look at my user. Oh, my name. I'm gonna put V. Okay, him, voice. Wait, what? I like the second voice. Okay. Let's see how it goes. You tiredly wait for the application to go through before you shut your own laptop with a sigh. This ancient thing that has clearly seen better days somehow already managed to start hyperventilating after you open just a couple of tabs. I had an old notebook who were just like this. I'll open him and he'll be like taking ages to function. He was at Windows 8, just to have an idea how old he is. You promptly put it in your backpack as you lean back in your seat. You can help but let out a sour chuckle. Anyone else would probably find this old, worn-down dinner seat extremely uncomfortable, but you don't have the luxury of complaining. In fact, it might be the softest thing you said on in a week. Well, unaware of your own actions, you start anxiously fidgeting with your phone. I never heard this word before. Suddenly praying that all the possible gods out there that your application will be approved. 9, 10. At this point, you've been homeless for 11 months. Nearly a year. Oh, so we are homeless. After saving all the money you could for several months, you finally were able to save enough to rent an apartment. Or at least that's what you thought. In 11 months of your homelessness, the housing prices only went up, making it practically impossible for you to find anything affordable at this point. You frantically searched every housing website, hoping to at least get some shitty old room, but nothing was ever even nearly in your price range. But this listing was everything you could ever ask for. You were thinking, whoever was up there in the sky, thinking, or the damned beat of hell that you all managed to apply basically minutes after the listening went live. Sure, it is shady as hell. No deposit, no requirement credit story. There aren't even any pictures, and as a cherry on top, you have to live with some random guy you have no information about. You were so eager to get it first, to that you didn't even ask for a tour. A tour. If anything, you are almost entirely sure that is probably some old shed or even worse, a human trafficking trap. But you are already at the point where you don't even care. You feel like you go insane if you have to spend another night on the streets. You shudder at the memories. Yeah, anything is better than that. Ooh. You can swear your heart skips a beat as your phone lights up with a new notification on the home screen. And it's an email from the housing website. Could it be? You patiently unlock your phone, somehow managing to enter your password incorrectly twice before you do. You quickly locate the email app and anxiously starts reading. The voice. Can you hear the voice? Is the voice loud enough? It's ridiculous length. It's short. Too short. In fact, there are only 3 lines, two of them being Dear V and BR Seung Min Kim, the name of the original poster. The middle line just says, if you come to the apartment to sign the contract within 30 minutes, I'll give you the key. Now you're entirely sure that your heart is skipping at least 30 beats a minute. You immediately spring from the seat, grabbing a backpack on the way before your attention is caught by a sad small cup of unfinished coffee on the table. Squeezing your lips with raising cute, you quickly grab and drink the cold remains before putting it back down and storming out of the dinner. Oh, my brain for reading is not working. Will this finally be the day that ends your homeless life for good? We hope so. Here we are. Can I hide this? You find yourself in front of an apartment door, trying to catch your breath. You don't particularly know how you somehow managed to make it in time. However, now you aren't even sure that you are in front of the correct apartment in the first place. You were fully expecting some shady and old building, but it turned out to be just some average apartment complex. Something you could probably never even dream of affording in your current state. You hesitate for a good minute before letting out an anxious sigh and pressing the doorbell button. You heard the nervous sound play on the other side of the door, and then I'm not hearing the sound of things. Complete silence. The silence gets quickly interrupted though, as you hear some faint footsteps, sounds behind the door. The door is open. Due to the thought of the sound of a man's voice comes from within the apartment, but almost instinctively push the door open. Still hesitant, you awkwardly step into the entrance. Oh, sorry, just getting in? As you're walking, you're almost immediately taken back by your surroundings. You've replayed some made-up horror scenarios in your head on your way here. To the side of an ordinary-looking hallway, suddenly seems scarier than anything you could have come up with. There's no one inside. No one in sight. So you just default to a polite stance in front of the entrance door, not even daring to make a single step. When is it gonna appear? Now that you're actually in the apartment, and now that you've confirmed that it looks more or less normal, your anxiety levels are going through the roof. How to make a good impression. You won't have another chance like this. V, I assume. Oh, here he is. He is our housemate. Well, he's kinda messy. I'm in front of him. Let me move myself. Here. See him. I'm gonna go back. I think he needs, to just brush his hair. No. But he's... Yeah. But I don't know, I think he's still cute. You almost jump as a towel slouched. I never heard of this word before. Man suddenly appears in one of the doorways on the hallway you are in. You don't immediately realize that he's dressed in a suit because of how disheveled and scruffy he appears to be. This disheveled I also never heard of. You don't immediately realize that he is dressed in a suit. Oh, already read this. Where was I? Albeit, his back almost seems to merge with his dark eyes as he looks straight at you. If your eyesight was just a bit worse, you would have even thought he just had two big holes for eyes, given how pale his skin is otherwise. Are we rhyming? Dumbfounded, you stare back at him, thinking that this eye contact is going on for a bit too long for your taste. Before you realize that it's your cue to respond. Oh. He asked my name. Wrong. My name is actually... Ah yes, that's me. And you are Mr. Kim, if I'm not wrong? You're not, but just... Young Min is fine. I need to do a voice for him, like, now if you don't mind, I'll be late for work. If you don't hurry. So, if you just follow me to the kitchen. Let me make it talk like this. The maintain, but I don't know if it changes my voice actually. The maintain wastes no time. Oh, as he promptly walks into the kitchen, and you are left with no choice but to follow him in. Such a cute kitchen, so yellow. I've never seen one before. Except in the kitchen, and once again get temporarily stunned by just how normal everything looks. Sure, you can tell that someone lives here by small stains and patches of dust here and there, but if you had to choose, you happily use this space to take some photos for online housing ads or something. Speaking of photos, you thank heavens for the millionth time today. If Xiaoming put up pictures of this apartment, it would have gotten snatched before you could even apply. You don't know if that was just pure laziness or a simple lack of time, but you couldn't feel more grateful for the man in front of you for leaving the listing so empty. But you shouldn't feel grateful just yet. You still haven't signed the contract. Now if we just look through the papers and sign at the places I marked. Huh? The papers on the table. The papers on the table, the books on the table is the contract. Wait, is that it? That can be it, right? He won't even ask for any additional information? But if you're concerned about the rent, the payment is obviously up front, but we can go through that in the evening. If I stay any longer, I'll probably get fired for being late. Oh, so you're going to work like this? Can we help him? You're free to move your stuff and unpack it all. But if you're not interested, that's fine too, but then I'd appreciate it if you... Oh no! No, I was fine, I'm interested. Oh, you're an eager one, aren't you? After making sure that it really isn't some part of a human trafficking ring, you take the pen laying around on the table and find the marked spots Xiaoming mentioned. Oh, I can sign. I can sign like typing. It wasn't even correctly, but no big deal. I just have to write it. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's a C. That's a C again. You did it again. Wait, but I wrote it right. But oh my god, the game is cursing at me. Oh my god, I can't even read. Okay. God. Was it like this? Oh, I put it with the big letter. I don't remember. That's making me anxious. Oh, it's alright now. Oh, I think they just wanted to get mad at me. After you saying audibly pray it out before handing the papers to Xiaoming. He quickly goes through them and then nods at you. Great, your room is that one opposite of the bathroom. It's to the right of the kitchen. That should be it for now. Alright. The man in front of you feels around his pockets for a brief second before putting his hand into one of them, thinking something out. He fumbles with the item for a moment before he finally gets a firm grip on it. He is definitely clumsy, to say at least. Here is the key. Just don't lose it. We got a key! Your hands seem to shake even more as Yongming puts a simple metallic key into them. I won't. That'd be greatly appreciated. Anyways, we'll handle the payment later. I should get going. Right. Lock the door after me. Yes, of course, right. You try to shake off your stupor. You still can't believe that you're officially not homeless anymore. We're not homeless anymore. We're living with a depressed guy. It's still somewhat stupefied. You follow Xiaoming back to the entrance, where he proceeds to put his shoes on. shoes that look as scruffy as he is, and then stands straight in front of the door, as straight as his slouched back allows him to. Anyway, I like saying goodbye to her husband. Just make sure to lock it properly, and don't let strangers in. I'm not a kid. I at least noticed much. Wait. I'll see you in the evening. I'll be happy to have you for dinner. Oh, he smiled. Such a nice guy. He's such a lovely guy. You know, we let someone homeless get so easily into his home. He's sweetheart. With that, Xiaoming leaves through the entrance door. The night will be over. The welcome mat. Again happens every time. After he disappears on the hallway, you waste no time. I just shut and lock the door. So simple motion, yet it feels so foreign to you. On different levels, you are now also a resident of this apartment. You own a key. You can unlock the door. You can sleep in your own room. So simple yet so foreign. You squeeze the key that is already made home in your palm and can help but let a nervous smile curl your lips. I did it. I really did it. I really did it. Still overcome with a mix of relief and excitement, you locate your room that, just like Xiaoming said, is opposite to the bathroom. Well, it's a lovely red room. Walk to a simple door into a bedroom that appears to be just as simple. I was surprised to find that it's actually fully furnished. Bed and desk included. At this point, you wouldn't even mind sleeping on the floor, but seeing how the bed even has its own bed sheets, you almost tear up. So emotional. I was homeless minutes ago. Now I have a bed. That's impressive. He's such a lovely guy, you know. He lets me be here. If this is a dream, I'll be so pissed. But it isn't, and you can hardly believe it. Well, I guess I might as well unpack. The only good thing about being homeless is that besides the backpack always glued to your shoulders, you have no other things. You take it off and start going through your carefully packed stuff. Unpacking time. Oh, we have a toothbrush. Well, this toothbrush similar days. We have a bag, something. A water bottle, or it's like a coffee. You know, those. Go to the kitchen. What? Shampoo. Spoon and a fork. Let's put it in a room. Multi gummies. I don't know what this is. Go to the kitchen. Bear, go to a room. Do not resuscitate. Okay, let's be in a room. Done. Such an amazing job putting things in place. Home sweet home. Finally done with putting your things away. You turn towards the new bed and look down at it with rising temptation. No longer able to resist, you let yourself fall into the fresh bed sheets. So soft and all yours. Aren't you gonna take a bath first? You know, we rub our face against the pillow with a smile. It feels like the lucky you've accumulated through the year was all poured into this one day. Who knows, maybe in the future you will even be able to rent an apartment of your own. Everything seems possible now. It really does. Such a lovely home. When you open your eyes again, it's already dark outside. Feeling strangely satisfied and refreshed, you stretch and slowly sit up. Oh God, I haven't slept this good in a long time. Oh shit. Why, someone said that you shared out the rent payment in the evening. And he even offered to have dinner together. Free food. Ooh. Martini. Crap, but this is crap, but this is not what's important right now. You feel a sense of anxiety build up in your throat as you check the time on your phone. 10:27 p.m. Oh, it's almost 10:27. While you silently curse yourself for being so careless, you get off the bed and start unconsciously walking back and forth. I mean, if you really cared, you would have woken me up, right? It's not like I locked the room or anything. Speaking of that, is he even home? You cautiously tiptoe towards the door and quietly put your ear against it, trying to see if you can catch any sounds. He's here. Didn't we lock the door? You can clearly make out some footstep sounds and moving noises coming from the outside of your room. Great, wonderful. You're not getting kicked out just yet. With the dinner offer is still on the table too. Not wanting to wait any longer, you swing the door open and walk into the hallway. Surprisingly, the hallway looks really different when it's dark. It almost has this new feel to it, very different from the plastic perfect filming set you've witnessed earlier. You don't spend much time mulling over your perception of the hallway, though, as your attention is caught by the light coming from the kitchen. The sounds are coming from there too. You don't have to be a Sherlock to deduce that filming is there. So, not wasting any time, you walk towards the light. Wait, what? This can be. Oh. Queen of the kitchen. Oh, hey. This can be that, right? Come on, V, you are not stupid. There has to be an explanation. I think we're still dreaming. We just woke up. It's like lucid dream. This is actually like just meat, right? That's imperialistic cake. Early Halloween decorations. Are you one of those people who get ready for Halloween in spring? These are Halloween decorations, right? No, these are real human body parts. Oh, come on, you were supposed to agree with me. Oh, sorry. This is just a weird looking pig. Oh, why are we still here? If you're picking up what I'm putting down, shit. and you just started thinking you lucked out with this apartment. What is he? A serial murderer? Murderer? A cannibal? A serial cannibal? Oh wait, that's weird. A cannibal serial? What? If you're thinking about calling the police, I advise you against it. No, I'm not calling the police. Who was I to call the police? Next thing you know, it will be your leg he has on the cutting board. Not my leg. You just got out of homeless and you are not about to die to some cannibal serial murderer in a pink apron. Such a cute apron, but full of blood. You do understand that if I get arrested, you will no longer be able to stay here, right? Do you read thoughts too? I don't. How do you know I want to stay here anyways? Just so you know, Mr. Xiaomin, I have a grandma I can stay with at any time. No, you don't, Mr. Lee. And even if you do, you probably hate her enough to apply to a random suspicious listing and sign the contract all in the same day. So you did it on purpose? Something like that. And you think, oh, if the person say, don't call the police. You don't call the police in front of this person. You know, you go away to your room and don't call the police. But he's such a lovely guy. I'm not gonna call the police on him. For now. What if he kills me if I call the police? I'm not gonna call. Yeah. Like, oh, yeah, look, Mr. Serial Killer is cutting a leg and is holding a knife in front of me. I'm gonna call the police in front of you so you get arrested. Right now. No, he's right. There's nowhere else you can go now. And your only choice would be to return to homelessness. Well, that's also a good way of thinking, you know. You'd be silly to think police would help with your situation too. What if the police arrest us for being living with him? This, are you going to eat it? Yes. Oh. Yeah, it's too much meat though, so I'm just going to store it for the future. Who did he kill? They're like... Anyway, I don't get such tender meat often. It would be a pity if it went to waste. It wasn't the dinner he was talking about, was it? What are you even supposed to do now? Do you have to tolerate a cannibal living literally in the same apartment as you? Well, if he's not eating me. The life in the streets. The feeling of your skin being so dirty that no matter how hard you scrub it, nothing makes you feel clean. The long nights spent dumpster diving, going through pounds of discarded food just to be chased away by minimum wage employees that in retrospect are in no better situation than your own. Well, I don't think nothing. I should shut up. It should hurt the memories. Listen. Shit. Whatever, anything's better than just going back there at this point. If they catch you, Don't involve me. I'm like, oh, don't eat me. That's what I said, right? I can go back. Fuck, I jumped. Deal. It might take me a while, and as you can see, it's really messy. So let's talk about your payment tomorrow. Yeah, I can see that you've got a little something. Well, everywhere. Oops, I didn't realize. I guess I have to come up with another explanation for the dry cleaners. Last time they didn't fully believe my it's just paint excuse. Why is Sweet such a pain? Oh, he's wearing the same. Now that I saw that he's wearing the same suit that he goes to work earlier today. The same clothes. He didn't even take a bath. He's just straight to, to working, to the killing. Right. Well, you probably better go sleep. Unless you want to watch. No, thanks. See you tomorrow then. Yeah. Good night, my new housemate. Don't forget that I know where you sleep. Run. Jump out of the window. We literally live in the same apartment. Why wouldn't you? Just thought I should remind you. Alright. I'm leaving now. I'm going this way and you are going to stay here. Good night, V. I feel like I won't be able to sleep tonight, but surprisingly you zonk out pretty quickly. Did we lock the door? Oh, shit, that scared me. What the? A loud sound coming from somewhere within the apartment suddenly pulls you out of your deep slumber. Did something fall? Or even worse, someone? An image of Xiaoming dragging a new corpse into the apartment suddenly pops into your head. But what if something happened? You spend a couple of minutes sleepily contemplating if you'd rather this sound be a corpse about to be devoured by a landlord, or the very same landlord collapsing on the floor. Whatever. If it's a corpse, I'll just pretend it's hyper-realistic cake. Yeah, cake. Is this cake or it is real? It is cake. As you step into the hallway, you quickly realize you weren't worried for no reason. Your housemate is on the floor looking as if he had collapsed. A few minutes prior, and you guess that's what probably happened too. You waste no time and quickly walk up to him. Hey. Hello? Oh, no need to yell. I'm not yelling. I'm not gonna yell. Oh, finally. Good morning. You are saying what happening? You okay? I wanted to shower, but I'm too tired. And he's hungry. I'm hungry. Now that I mentioned it, you do realize that the man in front of you smells badly, awfully. May even say abhorrently. Through our sessions of listening synonymous for the word bad gets interrupted by Xiaoming's lightly groaning as he attempts to stand up. Jeez, what time even is it? Definitely past 12 a.m. at this point. You just come from work? As just another wage slave, you can't help but feel bad for him. Sure, he might be living in this nice apartment, and you would lie if you say you didn't feel a twinge of jealousy. But what even is the point of having it if you just come here to sleep? This newfound sense of camaraderie, did I read it right? I think so. Fills you with enough sympathy to want to help the man in front of you. Alright, come on, I'll give you a hand. Huh? You know, a hand. Just don't bite it, okay? I know you're hungry and all, but I am not food. Remember that. You stretch your hand towards collapsed Xiaomin as he dumbfoundedly looks back at you. Finally, he grabs it with his and heavily gets up. Oh. There we go. His face looks worst. Okay, you go shower now and I'll make something for you in the meantime. What? Are you sure? Yes, I am. For once. But it's just better I go before you stink up the place or I change my mind. Alright, okay. Before you can say anything else, Xiaoming clings to the wall for support as he walks away, finishing to the bathroom. Well, that is that. Time to cook now, I suppose. For a second, you wondered if you should put Xiaoming's Queen of the Kitchen apron on, but quickly decided against it. Yeah, the thing has probably seen more blood than your blood vessels, having your entire lifetime. Are we gonna cook human meat? Because if that's what he eats, you and Xiaoming haven't really divided the kitchen space, but since you don't have a lot of things anyways, you took the liberty of picking an empty one and stored most of your things in there. As you go through the cupboards, you quickly realize that apart from condiments and instant ramen, there's nothing else nutritional value. In fact, most cupboards designed for food are just filled to the brim with nothing but cup ramen. What the? You already feel bad for him before that, but now you feel really bad. You feel so bad, in fact, that you check your own cupboard to see if you could make anything with your stuff instead. I think he's gonna hate our food. On the shelves. Ramen it is, I guess. You pick it up in the pork, flavor it package, and start cooking. Cooking time. You just boil the water. Oh, we're picking this one. Put in the water. Close it. Open again. And we did ramen. All done, I suppose. You try to squeeze out a smile as a sign of pride in your work, but no amount of grinning can make this sad excuse for a meal any better. All of a sudden, an idea pops into your head. An idea that's so foreign to your morals that you wonder if you've started going insane. Cook that cup of ramen. I mean, he's a cannibal, so Or if you made some human meat for him to go together with ramen. That's what I thought. That's what I thought we would be doing since we're cooking. If anything, you're grateful that he at least doesn't store it in the fridge. Oh, it's not in the fridge. In fact, he doesn't store anything in the fridge at all. His side is always empty, and yours just has some occasional milk and eggs here and there. So where's the meat? It's just been surviving off recent ramen and human meat. Yeah, it's... Well, it's really not time to contemplate about Xiaoming's dietary choice. At the moment, you'll probably be out of the shower soon. You have to decide. Here's the thing. If you have a housemate who eats human meat and you're going to cook for him, you should cook the human meat? No, but it's gonna be wrong. Are you gonna be like a criminal if you cook the human meat? That was the meat that you housemate got. I think it's also wrong cooking it. But you cook it to make him happy. It's morally wrong, but it's, what can we do? What if he gets angry that we cook his meat? What if he storms out and be like, "You cooked my human meat, I'm gonna kill you now"? But if he's a cannibal and he likes human meat, would he be happy? Yeah. I'm gonna cook the human meat. You make him happy. If he gets mad and kills me, that's life. I'm gonna save. What if I have to restart the game again from the zero? Well, he's a cannibal. It would only be natural to cook some human meat. Reach for one of the freezer compartments. When you finally find enough courage to open it, it surprisingly turns out to be nearly empty. There's just one lonely container lying at the bottom. Honestly, it's not anything like you expected it to be. No gouged out eyes, no jars with human teeth, nothing grotesque, just one small container. For some reason, just the sight of it calms you down enough for you to simply pick the little plastic box up and shut the freezer without a second thought. You then absentmindedly take out a pan and start the typical process of frying meat. Heat the pan, pour some oil. By the time you're supposed to put the meat on the pan, you've relaxed enough that you can easily do it. Thankfully, Xiaomin has already pre-cut it into thin slices, leaving you with the easy part of the job. After a couple of minutes of spacing out in front of the stove, a familiar smell brings you back to reality. Pork. It smells just like pork. Did you really manage to convince yourself that it's pork after all? What in the... Okay. What I was this t-shirt of him? Yes, I am pregnant. No, you can't touch my belly. What the... What is this t-shirt choice? Xiaoming. Are you pregnant? No. Have you ever been pregnant? No. Have you ever impregnated anyone? No, I haven't. What is with these questions? Dot dot dot. Never mind. Anyways, something smells really good. Yes. I couldn't find anything, so I made some cup ramen and I'm frying some human meat. Xiaoming raised his eyebrows for a second before he takes a step towards you. Get so close that you can practically feel his breath on your face. So close, in fact, that you catch a whiff of artificial peach wafting from his pale skin. Instinctively, you take a step back. He's not happy? You're burning it. Oh. Oh wait, you're right. Can you fetch my glasses from the bathroom, please? I'll take over the cooking. Oh, yeah, sure. You quickly make your way to the hallway. In a way, it almost feels like a dream or a nightmare. Regardless, you're just happy that you are not the one frying in that pan. Sighing, a step to the bathroom. Searching time. Now I need to look and find his glasses. Look on my toothbrush. A thief. Another thief. Let's put them together. My toothbrush. A dryer. My shampoo. What is this? A heart? Oh, it is a heart. Wait, his underwear. Under what? Underwear, everything we got out of the way. And put the underwear here. We got the glasses. Quickly get Xiaoming glasses and return to the kitchen. You find him already sitting at the bar table, the food ready in front of him. You hand Xiaoming the glasses, his cold, bunny fingers brushing against yours as he takes them. Ah, thank you. The man gratefully nods at you a bit hesitantly, grabs a stool, and sits on the opposite side of him. Look at him, you know, he's cute. He's just like human meat. You assume that Xiaoming will start talking first, but unsurprisingly, he continues eating, completely ignoring your presence. I have to be the one to start a conversation. What does it taste like? Why do you eat people? Why do you need a housemate? Why did you collapse earlier? So many questions that I wanted to ask. Why do you eat people? Xiaoming, why do you eat, people? I don't know. It's always been this way. Why can't I answer it even is that? If you don't know, Can't you just eat normal meat? Well, all meat is just meat. But no, I can't. Why not? I don't know. It's just a need. So you are like a vampire, a zombie? He's more like a zombie. But he doesn't eat brains. But he doesn't just drink blood. He looks like a vampire. See, a zombie? You're like a zombie? You know, they eat brains and all you need is human meat. Zombie? Seriously? I'm not rooting yet, so say no. It sure looks like one though. Assuming finishes food and you observe it in your own little world is word, not word. It started out of the window at the city, drawing in darkness. The whole situation almost seems funny to you. Just a few weeks ago, you had nowhere to go and had to look for a place to. I think this dialogue of not have a place to go repeated itself like 3 times already, or more than 3 times. I know that I have nowhere to go. Thank you for saying this again. Human may help prepare for him, yeah. I realize you can help but admit that you much rather prefer this than homeless life. Heavy. Thanks for the meal. Ah, yes, of course. You know, it's been a long time since someone made me a meal. Instead of me making a meal out of them. Is that his attempt at humor? I remember the last time that I had living company over. Being a cog in the capitalist machine does that to you though. It kills the social life. Sometimes I think that the dead enjoy my company more than the living do. What I'm trying to say is thank you for spending time with me. Well, I'll probably head to bed after doing the dishes. Well, there's still time to sleep. You should probably do the same though. Sorry for waking you up. How did you? You might have the puffy morning face. At least he's honest. Almost started falling back asleep while sitting with him there. And whether keep your sleeping schedule if you want to get a second job. Wasn't an insult, by the way. It's kind of cute, actually. He's still hungry. He's gonna eat us at the end. I'll leave you to it then. Good night, Xiaomin. Good night, V. Sweet dreams. Again, late at night, what is he doing? Seriously, again? No, it's the body. Now it turns out to be empty, and there are sounds of water coming from the bathroom. Someone's probably showering in there. What was that noise? For something around the corner that was not there before. Red. It's just a corpse. Nothing much. A corpse. It sounds like you somehow jinxed it yesterday. Based on the amount of meat you saw in the freezer, or rather lack thereof, you guessed that Xiaoming has probably decided to restock. This one looks really rough. Why would I need to tie it up though? Please, oh my god, she's still alive. Okay, seems like this corpse is not so dead. I haven't done anything. Right. Therefore, woman stares at you with desperate pleading in her eyes, her arms and legs both tied with layers of thick rope. Definitely not something you expect or were ready to deal with when you were leaving your room. Romantically curved at Xiaoming. You're not going to hurt me, are you? No, I'm not with that guy. Well, no wonder she's practically head to toe covered in blood. But it's very awkward. She's just a poor innocent person with an insane lack of luck, and you know her fate better than anyone. But do you really have any right to intervene? Please, will you help me? I don't want to be the next victim. At the sight of that, the woman's face sank in groaning hopelessness. What's your name? Are we telling a stranger our name? I'm Alicia. Alicia. Hi, Alicia. It's nice to meet you, but this is probably not the best time for that, huh? Yeah. God, he's so scary. I was just walking down the alley from work and then he jumped out of nowhere. I mean, look at this blood. He did all of this to me. You seem fine. God, I don't even know what's going to happen to me. What did he do to deserve this? He's keeping you a prisoner here, isn't he? Come on, people are stronger than one. I'm sure that if we act together, we can easily overpower him. I promise that no harm will come your way. I might not look it, but I'm quite agile, you know? Well... I really don't want to be the one getting eaten. Oh, come on, don't you see that I'm scared? Me, please. I really don't want to die. What do we do with the situation? No. I'm gonna save you. How can you leave this poor woman to die? It might be bad enough. Yeah, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. It might be bad enough to leave with a cannibal, but you still have enough integrity to not force someone to get killed in front of your eyes. Okay, alright. Yeah, I'm gonna help you escape. I'm gonna die in her place. Olivia, thank you. Of course. I don't know how I can ever repay you. You're my hero. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell today. Okay, just wait here and I'll go fetch a knife to free you, alright? Okay. Please hurry. It would be really bad if someone caught us. Yeah. If he doesn't see anything, maybe you can just come up with a lie and say that she escaped on her own or act clueless. Surely he won't do anything to you, right? But we'll think about it later. It's time to act. We make sure that there are still sounds of water coming from the bathroom and quickly sneak into the kitchen. Searching time. Where is the knife? In the kitchen. Oh look, our things are here. Oh, there is a knife. There's something here. Oh, our thing. I think the things that are here are things from his other roommates that he killed. But we got the knife. Alicia looks at you with an almost elated expression on her face. V, you did it! Yeah, sorry it took me a while to actually find it. The kitchen drawers are kind of a mess. Quickly cut the ropes. Oh, right. I carefully start cutting the ropes. Trying very hard not to accidentally damage her clothes. Clothes that look way out of her budget. She's rich. She looks rich. Although you're not sure if they can even be used anymore. The amount of blood on them is probably not something you can easily wash off. Once you finally cut the last knot, the rope starts falling, slowly falling off. Oh. What are you doing? Oh my god, that scared me. Oh. V. What the hell? I guess I should thank Rodrigo for gifting me this stupid knife. She killed him. What? You were supposed to escape, not kill him. Well, he's not dead yet. Answer, there's absolutely nothing we can do anymore, and we totally can't save him, even though he's still alive. I wasn't going to keep someone who saw me kill those stupid fucks alive. What? Say what? Do I have to repeat myself specifically for you? Or what did you really think all this blood was mine? I knew it. I knew it. She wasn't hurt. It was so suspicious, this blood on her body. And she was feeling pain. That's not the point here. I just killed my landlord. Where am I supposed to even go now? Like it even matters. You already look like you're homeless, no? Oh, you bitch. I have to explain this. Look, boy, I'm a busy woman, and you've already managed to tire me out with your empty blabbering. Suddenly, Alicia launches words at you, and you're completely not expecting it, falls to the ground. When you come to your senses, you are tackled to the ground by Alicia. On top of you, one of her hands tightly yet firmly squeezing your throat. It's your turn now. What? Didn't expect me to keep a witness alive, did you? Your time has come now, little lamb. Please don't talk to me like a cartoon villain at least. And I told Rodrigo that monologuing is not my style. Oh, he's dying. Wait. You aren't planning on being the one monologuing now, do you? Because I don't have time for this. There should be some way to convince her to let you live. Actually, I'm blind. That's a cool knife you got there. I will do anything you want. What are these options? Actually, I'm blind. You're like, alright. Really blind. God will punish you is the worst. Actually, I'm blind is like, man. That's a cool knife you got there. This old thing, Rodrigo gave me this because he thinks I like a pink character from a video game for toddlers. But just because I like a pink video game character does not automatically mean that pink is my favorite color. I mean, don't like. God, I wish people wouldn't just assume things about me based on my interests. Not that I'm interested in it or anything. Oh my god, girl. Pink's such a stupid color anyways. Would even like it. I like pink. And just because I kept the knife doesn't mean that I like or appreciate it or anything. Oh, just a gift for chill. What? Ask. I sure didn't. At least would you give you a gift in the first place. Kill me already. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Look at me being. No, girl, just kill me already. It's better than being homeless. Just tell him what your preferences are. Communicating solves most issues if you just try. If you want to just vent without actually fixing any of your issues or relationships, that's what the internet is for, not my ears. Also, you're literally about to kill me. I don't want to be tortured before you do it. So can we speed this up? That's how dare you. You listen while I talk. Insignificant best. A skill issue. Oh my god. Well, that 10 times? 20? Eventually you lose count of how many times the blade rips your skin open. This is really not what you expect your life to turn out like. You just started looking up for you and now you are dying with a probably already dead cannibal by your side. Well, at least you're not alone. If you're still back on the streets, you probably would be. Yeah. That's tough. That thought brings you a weird sense of gratitude and peace in your last moments. You got an ending, my dead housemate. At least you're not homeless. You got a first ending. Oh, we got some arts. So cute. And we died. And our housemate also died. Do I try again? I think the game is supposed to be longer. I'm gonna try again. I'm not gonna save her this time. This bitch, I saved her so she could kill me. Don't save her. I'm good, you're on your own. It's like I going back to the past after she killed me. That's my superpower. Instead of fear, Alicia's face contorts with rage at her refusal. How dare you? How dare you refuse me? Do you even know who I am? You insignificant stupid. Ryan seems to attract attention because a freshly showered human creeps out of the bathroom. Slowly, he slinks up behind Alicia as he reaches for the light switch. Oh my god. It's a little bit too much. He stands victorious over Alicia's now battered corpse. To doubt she had any chance in the first place, being tied up at all. Now he's covered in blood. And he's hungry. Good thing about home takeout. I think at this point, we could cook together. Oh, look at his face. We could share too. No way. On one hand, you kind of feel too afraid to agree. On the other hand, you feel too afraid to say no. But hey, who knows? Maybe it will be a good bonding opportunity. And no more kidding will happen. Yes, right. Since we're already here, woke up in the middle of the night, let's help him cook. What if he gets angry and kills us? It's not like Alicia was your friend or something, and she was a horrible human being. She killed us after we saved her. So, and she killed some people, like she said. The blood wasn't from her. No qualms about helping Xiaoming cook her. At this point, you've already done far worse than cooking a person. Plus, being on good terms with Xiaoming, who is very much alive, compared to Alicia, seems way more important right now. And Alicia was a bitch. True, it sounds delightful. I'm kind of a professional chef, though. So standing back, yeah, I have a restaurant in another city, another game. Definitely not bad. Though you should get more practice cooking made of the human variety. And it's my chance to do so. Takes his bloody apron off after carrying the into the kitchen. Doesn't help make him look any less scary though, as his exposed skin is practically drenched in her blood. Human by chance, alpha by choice. What are his t-shirts? Meanwhile, he starts cooking rice and cleaning the remains of Alicia of himself. Not time to get chopping. Cooking time. What should I do? Oh my god, we're beating the carrot. Oh, we did it. Bitiana. Yeah, you get it. Don't crying. She had a tattoo. So now it's just a chicken leg. A chicken wing. Oh, the fingers. We did it. Once you're both done with cooking, Xiaomin takes out a second plate and looks at you questionably. Seems like a landlord is inviting you to join him for a meal. A cannibal meal. Think. Do we eat? We are his accomplice already. Do we eat the human meat with him? Of the girl who killed us in our past life? Or we don't eat the meat with him and we just leave. So he gets rejected. If we eat with him, he's not gonna eat us. Because he'll think, oh, we're like him. So maybe gonna be together and gonna end up being a couple of guys who eat people. If we don't eat with him, maybe we can be the next victim at any moment. But at the same time, it's really bad eating human meat. And I know that. Do I eat with him? I'm drinking so much water, but my throat is still getting hurt. I'm gonna eat with him. I already helped him cook human meat. Try the fruits of... Yeah. And he fills the plate with fresh made curry. Human curry. I look down towards the fresh bowl of curry. The warm aroma from the piping dish is alluring. It has a delicious spicy scent that dances across the kitchen, lingering delicately in the air. Various seasoning in the dish create a romantic, hot, and heavy, yet sweet, mouth-watering fragrance that you can practically taste. The human meat you cooked really adds some pizzas to the whole thing. Right. You nearly forgot that this curry is topped off with a nice serving of Alicia. You feel a little guilty. That just smells so good. Oh, look at him again. So cute with his alpha t-shirt. We both take the same seat as yesterday, and you can't help but feel a sense of deja vu. Well, practically because you did do the exact same thing the day before. This seems like a good opportunity to get to know Xiaoming a little better though. What's up with the wardrobe? Why to pick Alicia specifically? I want to ask all the questions, but the game just let me ask one. I'm gonna ask why he picked her. I think he's gonna say that she was a murderer, or maybe he's like someone who does justice, you know, like Batman, but he kills people. Don't know, but Why did it have to be Alicia? She seems sweet. Well, for the most part. Why did you pick her specifically? I didn't. She was just there in the alley. She was already covered in blood, finding some other guys. I just thought she was an easy meal. He saw a girl fighting with other guys. He saw that she killed the other guys, and he thought, easy meal. I'm not even surprised. Typically, I pick someone for the company I work at. Someone scummy, someone rich, someone I don't have empathy for. Then there are some days like this one where I just get lucky. No, she was already killing someone, and I could tell it was just a normal thing for her. I follow killer's instinct, I suppose. But yeah, typically I just kill someone who is in a source of others' suffering. That's the best thing I can do in this capitalistic hellhole. So yeah, he's kind of the cannibal Batman. The realest shit I ever heard. You know, I've actually never told you, but I was homeless before this. If it weren't for you, I'll still be out there sleeping on the park bench of the nearest steady table dinner, or shelters. You can even call them that. Not that I was even letting in half of the time. Well, I'm glad you're here now, V. I am too, but it really is only thanks to you. I didn't do anything. You got here all by yourself. Staring out your own bowl, you finish yourself. Is it instantly? Are you guilty, ashamed, mortified? Yet, at the choices you made to get yourself to this point? You should be. You know logically that you should feel all of these things, but if I could really made some killer curry. Before you knew it, there was a spoon of steamy curry is already in your mouth. The mix of carrot, onion, and meat is devilishly delicious. You brow twitches. Shouldn't you be disgusted by this? Are you a normal, regular person disgusted by this? It would. I think we're just left bad as him. A devil. And go. Oh, was it Engler? Endler? This food is kicking, and you are the pro chef behind it. Not only do you enjoy this meal, but Xiaomi seems to be enjoying it too. You think? It's my first time sharing this experience with someone else. I've never met anyone who heard me out after an that I'm a cannibal. You are the first. I think I'm just as sick as you, and don't want to be the next victim, so surviving. Cannibal cafe. You can't help but feel kind of bad for the man in front of you. Not much. Being a cannibal is bound to be lonely. I don't know, but this is funny to read. We need to talk about the cannibal's loneliness. Not to mention that it doesn't really seem like Xiaoming has a lot of time to make friends otherwise. Oh, people are typically quick to judge me, even if they don't really know anything about me. Either they form their impressions of me without even getting to know me first. I feel like at some point I stopped trying. I stopped trying to care about what people think of me. What is the point if it's bound to end the same way anyways, right? But I care about what you think of me. Oh, stop. Please don't kill me. I think your presence is really changing me. I'm really bad with words, but I appreciate you for trying to get to know me. It means a lot to me. And you mean... Did he just fall asleep? Well, take him to bed. You quickly regret your decision, though. I hadn't thought to be heavier than he looks. A real dead weight, huh? In the end, you have to spend a few minutes trying to shake him awake before he finally sleepily opens his eyes. You help Xiaoming get up and make sure he stays up. I just see him getting to his bedroom. We will let him all the way to the bed and carefully tuck him in, afraid that the man will collapse inches away from it. Stepping over his unaproned clothes, still about the floor, you successfully guide him to his unmade bed. Exhausted, he collapses against the sheets. You don't even get to say goodnight before the sound of his soft snoring fills the room. With a job well done, you retire to your own bedroom for the night. That's the achievements? Yeah, we became a cannibal. So we're gonna marry, have kids, and have cannibal kids, and then we're gonna have a cannibal family, and then we're gonna move to a barn, and then we're gonna have a movie about us. And then our kids, when we die, are gonna eat us, and then they're gonna stop talking. Yesterday dinner goes pretty well, so well. In fact, that the two of you go on to have many more dinners together. You're spending over weeks, then months, then a year. It must be rather soft for a bloodthirsty cannibal. Before I know you, your relationship with him naturally progresses into something more romantic. The two of you officially become partners. You really let Xiaoming cook, and perhaps that's what sets you on this path towards destiny, towards the date that Xiaoming proposed to you. You don't expect it, the abrupt nature of it all, when he slipped the ring off of your dinner's finger and gets out of his knee. He killed someone. He took the ring off the dead person. The ring isn't your size, but you know, you could always get it adjusted later. You accept. Your wedding takes place at the most classy location anyone dating a cannibal would choose. The budget counter at the local supermarket. How the meets the knife, the eyes can see. Literally, it's a breathtaking ceremony. Even the shoppers can help but stop and stare in wonder, or rather in fear. No, they're probably just jealous of a supermarket wedding. Hand in hand with Xiaoming, the two of you will have a very grotesque, disgusting, and gory future. Exactly the way you hope it will be. Xiaoming has successfully raised you. Or was you who raised him? Surviving instincts. Congratulations on your marriage. I wanna have a cute image. No? Oh my god, a second ending. And you didn't even fall off a cliff. We're married at the supermarket. I think that's a good ending. Saúde na doença. We got a new art. 2 new arts. 3. One achievement network and Homemade version 1. There's so many more achievements. Yeah, so many endings. There are achievements and endings. Not saved that one. I'm gonna start again and I'm gonna just jump to the part that we call the police. Here we are. Now we call the police. Can another? Then you bought for your bedroom. Slam the door and unlock it, pressing your back against it while panic rises in your chest. Stick. Oh, is my name is life. Open the door. Come on. Did I do something wrong? Yeah, with your 911. 911, sad dude. My housemate's a murderer. He's cutting people up on our kitchen counter and oh god. Oh, damn, that sounds like sucks. Are you going to help me over? Nah, we don't like prank callers. We have the alcohol, I don't call back. What? Could you at least wait after dinner? I'm tired and hungry. Call again. I'm not getting away with this. If to help, I might die. What's shaking, Bacon? What the hell? I'm going to die. Can you, like, send medication or... Are you white? Why does it matter? You're going to get murdered. What? I really don't have energy to keep knocking. What the hell? I'm gonna save again. I'm gonna call the police again. What's up, baby? I'm innocent, please, for the love of God. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. The police station's running out of undertext found it done at the party. You just picked a bad time to call. My serial killer housemate actually just killed a cop and is cutting him up on our kitchen counter. Are you hot? You sound like you're hot. So glad I've got your number. Wait, cop? Your roommate killed a cop? Why didn't you say so? Oh, right. Stay calm. Thank you. You can hear the sound of police sirens ramming the apartment building. Terrified patient, you stay hidden in your room, practically counting the seconds until you're saved from this apartment of horrors. After what feels like forever, you can hear the sounds of the front door breaking, the yelling of unfamiliar voices, and loud footsteps storming through the apartment. Relieved you nearly jumped to the door you have locked this whole time, desperate to be safe in the armor of law enforcement. Instead of safety, you are met with bullets mercilessly burning through your flesh. What the hell? To your right, you see Xiaoming staring blank back at you, his bloody pulling around his head. Blood that gently greets you, mixing with your own. This is what I wanted. But again, we die together. Rescued housemate. That's what was the donut. We got a new art. Failed English. And got the donut. Oh, so there is one with the fire department. Well, there's no song called Fuck the Fire Department. You'll spend the next few minutes finding the phone number for your local fire department while assuming weekly taps at the door behind you. I'll probably get a death penalty. Don't you think that's kind of unethical? I only killed a few people since my childhood, but not as much. I've only killed maybe 4 innocents. The rest, you could barely call them people. Not as many as court killed with the death penalty. Please help me, my husband is literally cutting someone up in our kitchen end. Yes, bro, they didn't help. They tend to do that. We get like 13 calls a week. Anyways, we're on the way. Thank you, fire department. Now you wait as Xiaoming continues to tightly tap at the door separating him from you. Oh my god, that was so loud. What the hell? Terrified yet patient, you stay hidden in your room, practically counting the seconds until you are saved from this apartment of horrors. After a few like forever, you can hear the sounds of the front door breaking, the yelling of unfamiliar voices, and loud footsteps storming through the apartment. But if you nearly jump through the door, you are locked with this whole time, desperate to be safe in the arms of your saviors. You see the firefighters talking calmly with Xiaoming. What? You expected to see them waiting on him, but instead, you see them gently patting his back, offering to get him some food before hauling him down to the police station. Xiaoming's cooperative. He doesn't look angry, just kind of sad. Joe exchanges glances before he is carefully guided away by first responders. A month goes by. You've ended up right back where you started, homeless. Not that your landlord is running away in prison. At least you get feed every day, clothed, with a roof over his head. You can deny the tiny shreds of anger that flutters through your mind when you hear about his murder case of the local dinner television. Most days you try to ignore the details about his serial killer status. Who knows what he would have done to you if you didn't call for help. Some days you visit the same fire department that you reached out to. Sometimes the people there that are familiar with you from your call provide you with small yet hot meals. It's not much, but it gets you through another day. Then on the coldest day of the month, while taking shelter at the dinner, you overheard a broadcast announcing Xiaoming's execution due to take place early the next morning. So every gaunt, brazen face projected on the TV screen turns your stomach. No, don't feel bad for him. The bones would probably be rotting in his fridge right now if you didn't do this. This isn't your fault. Yeah, this isn't my fault. I did nothing. A serial killer. He made his choices, and you made yours. Out in the cold, you go after the dinner, closes for the night. You've been hanging out in a nearby alley recently. You've even got a box set up for a shelter and everything. Fancy. As you lay down to rest for the night, your mind is filled with thoughts about Xiaoming. Regrets, anger, sadness, fear. It's a cold night, and howling winds that barrel down the alleyway shakes the garbage bin that blocks your home from prying eye. It's loud, cold, and specifically lonely. He would have killed you, despite the cold, sweat trails down your forehead, sweat. If you didn't know better, you think you're in some kind of oven, slowly heating up towards a boil. Remove your shocks in an attempt of ease the discomfort. The stars are slowly fading as the sun rises. Lights pour down the alleyway. It creeps along the walls to caress your face in his touch as you begin to fade. Can he see it too? I didn't understand anything about this ending. My lost housemate is warm. Do you think he's warm too? Yay! You got a new art? Nope. Sad. There's one with aliens, one with a snake, one with a dog. Well, maybe another day I'll do the other endings. I think that's all for this game. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, Follow me on X/Twitter. It's all in the description. Yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. I love you. Keep going.